today's the day I'm getting the hair transplant done. And I think we're going to go in these corners here. Dr. Ismail over there, say hi.
Hi!
He's the man doing the procedure. Do you want to tell us what's going on?
So, we've just drawn the hairline and we're about to start the first stage. So we're going to take the grafts out first, then we'll make the incisions and then we'll put the grafts in.
See, easy.
Simple. So we're just taking out some of Lewis's follicles. We're just testing them. And you can see them. Can you see them nicely there?
Lovely.
The hair follicles.
No, I can't see them. How do you get them to come out?
So what you do is you, it's a bit like an apple core. So you core around the hair.
So you're doing one hair at a time?
Madness. So this is the FUE technique.
So I can feel, the thing I can feel sort of rubbing is that's you going around the hair follicle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just, it's a micro drill.
It must be tiny.
0.85.
I feel like I should give some context to what's going on. What do you reckon?
Yeah, go on, give some commentary, go on.
So,
What's going on, boss?
Oh yeah, you can
No,
do it.
you do it.
I'll do it. So basically, I was lying flat on my face for an hour and now I'm here. That's all I know. You're going to need to be you. I don't know what's happened.
So what we're doing now is we're going to make incisions for the grafts to sit into using this slip blade. So it's very fine. It's about 1.1 millimeters wide, cut especially at 45 degrees, so we get the right angle in. And we're going to test the depth in a second to make sure that we're going in the right depth. Is it painful at all?
No.
Are you having fun?
Yeah. I mean, as much fun as I can have.
With somebody sticking needles into your head.
Exactly. To be fair, the one thing that's probably worth mentioning is that it's not actually, once it's numb, it's just, you can't really feel anything.
It's less painful than tattoo, isn't it, once it's gone numb?
Yeah, well, no, it's less painful.
Yeah.
Doesn't hurt. Okay, so one cuts it.
No, because he's already making incisions now, slits.
Ah.
So we will, these are your grafts. Then literally gently open one up and place with the other.
Okay.
And that's it. Like sewing.
It's actually genuinely very interesting. Because this is the sort of stuff you don't really see, you just see before and afters, don't you? So I've had the graft done. See there, on the other side. It actually doesn't hurt as much as I thought it would. I thought it would hurt a lot more. Obviously numbing your head for ages, and being face down when you first stick up a setup and they take all the hairs out, you're actually quite knackered, like dizzy. But then the rest of the time you can't really feel anything. The only thing that really hurt was when you get, the needle and the injection gets put in. That's the only time it really hurts. So yeah, let's see how this pans out. I've got to be really careful with it now. You've even gone into the scar as well to see if you can cover it up. Definitely an interesting look. I thought it'd be easier keeping a record of what's happening. I honestly thought that it wouldn't be stressful. I didn't think that. I thought it'd all be fun. Now obviously I've just had my hair transplant a day and I'm not actually allowed to do anything today, so I'm staying around the house with a bandage on. By the way, it looks sick already. Like, I've been, in terms of the guys that did it, I really can't recommend them enough. The surgery group looks after us, so yeah, check them out if you've seen the story or if you're interested in it. I thought I might show like a bit of footage of what happened as well, just so you guys can decide if it's for you maybe. In terms of hidden travel, like you've obviously been seeing, we've been launching the business, getting ready to do we're going to do like a little road trip. We're going to head out across Europe and get loads of great content and get loads of great footage. And then today we get a phone call from the car company. I'm not going to say the name because they've been fucking us about for ages, but it's a shame. It's a shame that they cancelled. But that kind of was the last straw for me, because with the coronavirus lockdown rules and the max 6, and we were going to try and stay separate in 2 different cars, and then the issues with us not knowing when we're going to actually be able to run our first trip and whether it's making sense to actually do the launch marketing sort of activity now and share with everyone what's happening. We decided to cancel it today, and that's, I don't know if you follow the story, it's quite shit, right? We've been trying to run this now we started a year and a half ago. This business plan was originally written, by me. Luke was on board in last October, so it's almost a year to the day when Luke got involved. It's really sad, you know. It's hard to explain to people the amount of effort that's gone into it, and how many months in the prep this has been. But we're just gonna stay and wait. We're gonna wait a little bit longer. Honestly, I think that now would be a silly time to do it when we don't know what's going to happen. We're expecting another lockdown to come about, and I don't know, so many tour operators are closing down and so many travel agents are suffering. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not the worst time in the world to start, right? Because competition is low and people are on the defensive, but we just got to time it so right. We've got one shot and one chance, so yeah, it's a bit of a shit day today. And I wasn't really going to share a shit day story. I like to keep it happy and moods high, but to be honest, this is the reality, right? If you want to start a business, you got to go through the highs and the lows, and you got to suffer, and you got to struggle, and you got to fight, and you got to rebound. So I keep saying it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but the main thing is that we're continuing to move forward. The hidden travel has to wait a few months, but we will get there. If it kills me, I've not started working on this project for nothing to happen. So yeah, I guess this will be the end of week 1 vlog. And I'm going to keep sharing the story, because right now, you know, venting to people and sharing that information with people that they're not interested, don't care, doesn't really help. But if I do it via video, then I can look back on it and be like, oh, I remember when we felt really shit that day, but how we overcame it, etc. So this is just a looking back in the next 5 years. I'm going to just keep a record as often as I can, every other week maybe. We'll just go from there. But I'll update you on the hair process. I'll let you know how it goes. I can't really move or frown or smile right now, and I've got a bandage on my head, but I think it'll come out okay.